video conferencing, but it's just being talked about now.
I can do video.
No, but it's not approved.
No.
It's just in discussion.
Well, we can have our organizational meeting and maybe something will change after that. How does the 29th sound?
Sounds good.
September 29th at 6. Next one would be the.
Where's that, in your office?
Yes, if you don't mind.
6 p.m.
6 p.m. in the superintendent's conference room, please. And the communications subcommittee meeting.
Who's that? That's me?
Mel?
And who else? Karen? It can't just be me, can it?
No.
No,
It's,
I don't remember. This is
I
not
don't
good.
remember. I have a feeling I'm involved in that.
I have a feeling it's in the minutes somewhere, but I don't.
it is, and I didn't bring all the minutes with me this
Oh.
time.
I don't think it's me. The only committee that I'm on other than finance planning committee is evaluation.
So maybe it's Cliff.
I think it's Cliff.
Yeah, I think I'm on communication, and I think I'm
Okay.
Okay.
Evaluation. I know you're definitely on
I
evaluation.
think I'm on both of those.
All right.
So the week of the 20th is not good for Cliff. We're back at looking the week of the 27th. Cliff, do you want to have back-to-back meetings?
I don't mind fit.
And what time of day do you want to meet?
I can do it in the morning.
I'm in the high school all day on the 30th, so I wouldn't be able to do it that morning. What about the morning, any morning during the week of the 20th, Cliff? Are you available?
No, I'm
No, okay.
away
Okay.
that entire, I shouldn't be saying this on TV, but
Okay,
I'm away,
that's-
I'm away that week,
All right, sorry about that. I have the morning,
killing bugs.
I actually could meet at 10:30 in the morning on the 29th.
I can do that.
Cliff, will that work for
Yeah.
you? Okay. 10:30 on the 29th. And again, conference room, please, if that's okay with you. And then the last one is the evaluation.
I can do early morning as long as I leave by 8 o'clock,
And
and
that's,
any time after 6:30.
Karen and
Cliff.
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 Cliff is a gold mine of.
You wanna do this on the 29th, and we'll get them all done in one day? I'll just come at 6 to 6.
You don't have to leave.
What time did you say you could do it?
Anytime. I mean, I can come as early as you want as long as I leave by 8 o'clock, so I can get to Worcester.
Okay,
And then I can do it after 6:30 at night, any day.
4 a.m.?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Sure.
That's fine.
You do it during a jog or something.
Yeah, right.
Walking meeting.
As long as you leave by 8. How about a 7 a.m. meeting on the 28th?
That's fine. Can you do that, Cliff?
Yep.
All right, perfect.
7 a.m.
So they am.
That's dedication, Jerry.
I haven't
Yeah.
seen 7 a.m. in a long time.
What committees are you on?
Really?
Damn.
Wow.
Okay, mission accomplished.
High school recognition.
High school recognition. I'm very pleased to let you know in the September edition of Boston Magazine that North Reading High School was identified as one of the top 50 schools in the state.
What number were we?
We were
48.
number 45.
45.
45.
And last year, we were number 53. So that's quite a significant movement.
Yeah.
Forward progress.
Yep.
That is progress.
Bigger than Andover, that's where we wanna be.
I agree. And
In
Linfield,
Linfield, thank you, Mike. Thank you.
both in education and sport.
So I just thought that was noteworthy. I did ask John if he was going to hang another banner in the lobby that now indicates not only Newsweek has identified this school as a top-performing school, but also Boston Magazine.
Plus, they only measured 60 high schools, right?
No, every high school in the state.
Every high school in the
Alright.
state. And it's based on student-teacher ratio, per pupil spending, all of the MCAS scores, all of the SAT scores, and the graduation
Good.
rate. So,
It doesn't include the privates, just the publics.
Yeah, it's public
right,
schools.
it's all the publics.
What can we do to improve that score also? Can we continue to supply Red Bull to the students? Or?
No, that doesn't
It
follow
wasn't
with
in the
our
budget.
wellness.
Right.
Oh,
It's not in the budget
Get
either.
school
good.
policy. You'd know that if you'd read all 2,000 pages.
extra energy or?
I haven't looked at it, but I was Deanna Castro pointed out that I guess Time Magazine has a 16-page supplement on education in its
Yes, it
current
does.
I have that
edition.
I haven't
magazine.
seen it
So I
yet.
have to take a look at that.
She did send the link to me as
Right.
well, so I need to take a look at that. And as far as the assessments, I just want to let you know that Governor Patrick announced an increase in math SAT scores and Massachusetts again tops the nation. So I think that that is noteworthy, and that just came out today. As far as North Reading is concerned, the students have made extraordinary progress over the last 5 years. We've seen a 29-point gain from 2006 to 2010 in critical reading on the verbal test of the SATs. That has exceeded the state by 30 points.
The state stayed actually constant for those.
Right.
Well, they
those
went down a
years.
Down,
point.
state's
Yeah,
down a
but I'm
point.
just saying, it's right in the
Yes,
same range.
Exactly, same range, you're right. And at the national level, they actually went down 7
Yeah.
points over the last 5 years, so that's
Kinda
extraordinary.
sad. When you think about it, it's kind of sad that that's happening on a national level.
Same with the verbal writing.
Verbal writing, same thing.
Verbal writing, we've increased by 21 points over the last 5 years. We are 34 points above the state and 51 points above the nation in writing. That's extraordinary.
Brightness is so much.
Good.
Where are we in,
That Jerry
verbal
lives in
texting?
this town and. we're still
Texting?
It's
doing
not
that.
measured on the SATs.
Verbal
SATs.
texting is
You know,
I
on
think
the school
equal
writing.
across the country, I think.
Verbal cellular texting
Right.
is up by 20 points.
Yeah, they
But
should measure that.
And again, I think that's significant, because if you look at the verbal writing, it's the same thing. The state has stayed pretty constant from 2006 to 2010, and we've
Yep.
shown
National's gone down.
significant improvement there.
That's correct. And if you take a look, and I just want to note, though, if you also look at 2006 scores, you can see that we were only 1 point above the state in 2006 in critical reading
Right.
and,
Right.
and 12, and that's
Right.
increased over the 5 years significantly.
And that's
This
where-
is extraordinary progress.
Well,
29%
That's where Jerry and
We're
I were
pleased
ranting.
because
Yeah,
we were
we
out
were
of our
ranting
minds
and
back
raving
4 or 5
because we
years
were
ago
so
on
close
this.
to the state average, and we said it
And
just shouldn't be this
congratulations to
way.
John
Right, John
Bernard,
and
because
Absolutely.
the
obviously
kids,
they're
the
doing
students.
something that-
This is noteworthy.
Yep.
And in mathematics, similarly, if you take a look at 2006 to 2010, we've increased by 30 points.
Yep.
And we are 30 points above the state in 2010 and 40 points above the nation.
And in 2007, we were 5 points below the state.